I put a poll out, and I added the game I didn't want to do the most to. And all of yous went for it. Guess I got no choice. I'm gonna have to actually do this, aren't I? Well, to the writing board.
3 hours later.
Done. Let's have a look at the script, shall we? So finally we're reviewing Kakarot. It's been a month. At least I'm holding up to what I'm saying. I'm gonna review it. Oh boy, did my opinion change hard in this game. That's unexpected. I would like to just jump straight on into this instead of talking about it, because everyone knows I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan. I mean, because, well, look around you. I've got Dragon Ball merchandise and all that. I play the card game. And then, I love the games. I love the manga. Oh boy, let's just quickly go into this. We're gonna have to.
Dragon Ball Kakarot is the definitive way to experience the story of Dragon Ball. And I mean definitive as closely to the actual anime as it can be. Is it a really good game? Yes, the praise is well worth it. I mean, its graphics are stunning and bats it out of the park. Every place oozes personality, and even the dialogue and character interactions is brilliant. This game was developed by CyberConnect too. You know, those people who love doing anime fighting games. Well, let's just highlight the word fighting there. It was also published by Bandai Namco, the people who actually own the rights for Dragon Ball. This was actually used in an Unreal Engine 4, which, by God, you can tell. Look at that beauty.
I was just kidding.
Just put your head between your legs.
Huh?
And it's come out on Windows, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Its release date was way back in January 2020. So you come here to get my opinion. So do I think it's a good game? I think it's well worth the praise it gets, 9 out of 10s, etc. But no, I don't think so. It's meant to be a semi-open world action role-playing game. This plays more like your typical RPG with leveling up systems, way too many things to do, way too many mini-games. This feels more akin to Final Fantasy VII. Story is a second to the actual things that you can do. Sure, I'm only up to the Frieza saga, but I played enough of it to justify my opinion upon this. And honestly, it's a good game. It's really beautifully built. There's a lot of funny interactions with characters, side missions, and the places you get to fly around or do stuff in is vast. I hate the combat though. This is Dragon Ball. I played Budokai. These games were all based upon telling the story but also putting you into a one-on-one fight. Kakarot puts you into a boss fight. These are kind of scripted at points but also random attacks. Once you get, I don't know, say Raditz down to a certain level of health, he'll start doing a generic special kind of attack which you got to dodge and do stuff before you can get near to him. I'm sorry, Budokai rules with the whole entire, you beat the person, you kick his ass, go to the next stage. What gets me is they padded out the fights when they didn't need to. The Budokai and the Tenkaichi series did this wonderfully. The best example is Budokai 1. This tells you the story by narrating it, by showing you the story as well, kind of like anime shots, and then into the fight, do the thing, and once every so often do a mini game. Kakarot likes to show you every single aspect of the story, do you about 7 mini games, throw about 7 different complex different things that stats up your character, and then makes you do a collectathon before you decide to take on the boss battle, because you're either underleveled or can't be bothered doing it. The lesser was always me. I couldn't be bothered going to do the actual story. Not because I know it inside out like the back of my hand.
Just stick with me, kid. I know this town like the back of my hand. Hey, that's new.
The best example of having way too much is at the start. You are taking Gohan to go get fish. That's fine, that's cool, it's really great interaction. It shows that Goku is a father. However, you learn to fish, you learn to cook, and then you learn menus, and then you learn more menus, and then you go and do character relationship menus, and it's weird. It gets super complex, and I gave up reading. Any tutorial that's taken more than 20 minutes, I give up on reading. Because it's not fighting, it's it was exploration and all that, but that's cool. I'll go play Dragon's Quest, or I'll play another RPG from Squaresoft or something like that. Yes, I know, that's a lot of RPGs from Squaresoft. And I know Akira Toriyama came out and designed a new character called Boyo, who is related to the Ginyu Force in some way. I just haven't got there. Do I wish to? Not really. A new character and a little bit of plot isn't relative to wanting to complete the game for me. And yes, I know DLC was recently announced as well, with Battle of the Gods and maybe Resurrection F, because they were Dragon Ball Z movies. That's fine. It doesn't entice me to want to beat the game though. I do like leveling up systems. Hell, Legacy of Goku did this wonderfully. But trying to put in a 3D environment, trying to make you pumped to go fight, I don't know, Raditz or Nappa, only to find out you're greatly underleveled or you're too overleveled. There is no in between. You can do fishing, you can do cooking, you can also later on drive a car apparently. These are things that can distract you from the actual main plot, which doesn't derive importance to me then, of this has to be done right now. Due to the fact it's like, oh my god, the Saiyans are here, let me go flying around and grab all the orbs. I spent 5 hours collecting the orbs around the first little forest, the wasteland, and then Kame House, only to find they come back. That would have been a great flashing warning saying, hey guys, this respawns. I have nitpicks about the game left, right, and center. But do I hate it for the graphics, the voice acting, and everything? No! Sean Samel and Christopher Sabat are brilliant as their respective characters, along with the whole entire cast coming back to reprise their roles, or new people doing roles. This does feel like a fleshed out Dragon Ball world, just with a big giant emphasis of do it your own way, take it at your own leisure, level up as you wish. That kind of killed it for me because I am biased. I love the fighting aspect of it. Hell, I even liked up to Battle of Z. That shows you how much I liked it. I still play Xenoverse from time to time, loving the fact the combat's so complex. But trying to have a fighting mechanic in an RPG mechanic just seems kind of dumb in my idea. Sure, you level up and get to go fight the Raditz, and I keep choosing Raditz because that's my biggest gripe. I didn't have a problem against Nappa or Vegeta, just Raditz. You can explore the great outdoors and even do as much as you can outside, but the problem is, for me, the random battles as well. It's your stereotypical RPG random battles, but with fighting mechanics, and this actually handles much better than the actual main fight you're meant to do. Hell, I got into so many fights as Piccolo, I leveled them up far beyond what I needed to, because I was exploring the area. I was doing mini games. I was doing things left, right, and center. I did exactly the same with Goku. I didn't go and fight the main boss battle. At the point I went to go and do the random battles. I know I've said a lot of negatives about this, but I do like it. It's a really great game. For people who haven't experienced the Dragon Ball story, it's a really good game to experience Goku, Gohan, Piccolo, Vegeta, their interactions and character development. Hell, even to experience the timeline as it's meant to be. Is there anything that could actually add more to this? Other than, yes, go buy it and experience it. Go and enjoy it. I would recommend this to people who like Dragon Ball. My friends alone have played the crap out of it and enjoyed it. We all have more or less similar gripes, but if you can persist past it, then go for it. I, however, can't, and I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan. Overall, this game's good, but unfortunately, it comes to the point where I have to say I hate it. I'm so torn upon it because it's a really good Dragon Ball game. I got Kakarot thinking it was going to be a little bit exploration, a little bit of world building, and then a fight. That was cool. But to go into a fight knowing that your opponent is greatly overpowered, yeah, it makes me feel like the anime, but being beaten doesn't make me think, oh, that was hard. It makes me think, oh great, I've got to go grind. There's nothing greater in a Dragon Ball game than grinding. I don't like grinding. I like RPGs where it makes me grind because there's world building, there's other things to do. Unfortunately, I felt there was nothing of this. And yes, I know there's probably more in the Planet Namek saga, Majin Buu saga, and Cell saga, but I just don't have it in me to persist to try and find out. After about several hours of getting as far as I did, I just thought, what the hell is the point? There's far too much already cluttering up me trying to remember. Overall, I think Kakarot is good, but just not for me.
So there you have it, people. it's what it is. That's my opinion upon the game. Do I like it? Yes, for what it does. Do I like to play it anymore? No, I really, really don't. I've made pokes and jokes and fun at it. It's a hard game for me to review, especially if I don't like a game or start to hate the game. It's much of a difficult thing for me to do, to like it. I think it's wonderful for what it achieves, but you have better games next to it, such as the Budokai series, the Tenkaichi series, I really want to say Burst Limit and Battle of Z and all that, but they weren't as good. But you got all the original fighting games, which were really great. Go play them over this, because you're going to be plowing hours into it, and hours and hours and hours and hours, when you can just watch the anime and get the same idea without having to put any effort in. Plus, you'll actually know what's skippable and what's not. Other than that, that's my opinion upon the game. Hope you have enjoyed. Thank you so much, people, for tuning in for this episode. This is actually... I didn't expect the people on my Twitter to actually go ahead and keep clicking Kakarot. But thank you, you guys. Thanks. I really wanted to review this game. It was just there for shits and giggles. You know, there was other great options. Yeah, I'll remember that in future, not to put games I like on, I hate. But it's finally in the Series 1, the update I did last month, kind of null and void. Okay, so, I hope you haven't liked, I hope you have enjoyed. Please subscribe, 3-minute reviews, I'm okay. I do Twitter now, obviously I'm doing a lot more of that. If you really want to see somebody play the game and that, I do recommend Lupin X Gamer, because hell, he's doing an amazing job playing the game at the moment. Anything else I can advise is hit subscribe, hit like, hit the bell icon underneath, because it keeps you up to date with what I'm doing. Also, any of these things at the side is a playlist, go check them out, and hopefully you'll enjoy them. Watch out for my 3-minute review, along with I'm Okay, and, would you believe, and a new video this month as well. So you're getting a whammy this month, because I really wanted to review the first game first and then realised Kakarot beat up